From fans raising questions about Kelsey S. Bill's shady Native American heritage, to Costner ditching the sets because of creative differences with Taylor Sheridan. Here are all the controversies Yellowstone has faced revealed. It looks like the show's cast is just as dramatic off-screen as they are on it. I mean, remember that time fans questioned Kelsey S. Billy's Native American roots? So, Kelsey plays a Native American character on Yellowstone. And people have been buzzing about her background. You see, before she landed the role of Monica Dutton in Yellowstone, she starred in a film called Wind River where she played a young Native American woman. But it was only when she got the part of Monica that fans started raising questions about her heritage. Back in 2017, the New York Times mentioned that Kelsey was a mix of Taiwanese, British, and Eastern Band Cherokee descent. And get this, they also noted that she didn't grow up in an indigenous community. The actress herself talked about feeling a strong connection to her native character in Wind River, saying it's something deeply ingrained in her. Hold the phone though, because here's when things get interesting. As the news broke about Kelsey's casting in Yellowstone, a Native American actor from Suicide Squad named Adam Beach launched a campaign to boycott the show, all because of these questions about Kelsey's ancestry. And to dig deeper, another Native actor-producer, Sonny Skyhawk, decided to contact the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians tribal nation, who basically said they had no record of Kelsey, like, at all. The Wind River star has never directly addressed these questions, leaving everyone curious and demanding answers. But so far, no comments have come from her or her team. That's kind of strange, huh? Almost as strange as that time Luke Grimes gave up a role because he didn't want to play a bi dude. Yep, Luke apparently walked away from a previous TV gig before Yellowstone because he had some issues. Picture this. Back in late 2013, he suddenly left his role as James in True Blood after only 6 episodes. HBO tried to smooth things over by saying it was due to the creative direction of the character. But come on, things were not that simple. In 2014, the vampire drama started airing with another actor, Nathan Parsons, taking over the role. And that's when BuzzFeed dropped a bombshell. They reported that Luke actually left the show because he felt uncomfortable playing a character involved in a same-sex romance. Drama alert. Now, the actor's publicist was quick to deny these claims. They told BuzzFeed that his departure had nothing to do with storylines, and that he wasn't even aware of the romantic storyline between James and Lafayette. Sounds fishy, right? Well, Lafayette's actor Nelson Ellis had a few things to say about the whole sitch. In an interview with Vulture after the episode featuring Lafayette and James's first steamy scene aired, Ellis didn't hold back. He made a powerful point, talking about how Grimes refusing the role sent out a huge message. One that basically said that you wouldn't be there for your own child if they turned out to be gay. He explained that Luke had made a statement that had serious ripple effects. Honestly, he's right, and he should say it. The guy laid it out plain and simple, explaining just how awful what he did was. Mic drop. As for Luke Grimes, his reps haven't chimed in on the matter. But it's quite strange for Yellowstone to vibe with a guy who's clearly homophobic. It's just an eye-opener on where the show's priorities lie, because this isn't the only time one of the cast members has been accused of blatant homophobia. You see, fans put actor Sam Elliott under fire for criticizing the queer themes in The Power of the Dog. So, during an appearance on Mark Maron's WTF podcast in 2022, our beloved cowboy Shea Brennan from the Yellowstone prequel series went on a bit of a rant against the Oscar-winning film, The Power of the Dog. Now, Sam didn't hold back. He straight up called the film a piece of shit western, even adding that it has some allusions of homosexuality. Yep, he definitely didn't mince his words there. He even questioned New Zealand-based director Jane Campion, wondering what the Kiwi even knew about the American West. And to add fuel to the fire, he couldn't wrap his head around why the film was shot in New Zealand, but set in Montana, and he ranted, "Why the did she shoot this movie in New Zealand and call it Montana?" But here's the twist. Later, at a Deadline event, our cowboy superstar had a change of heart. He realized he might have crossed a line with his comments, and he decided to apologize. But you know what I'm gonna say to that? You're only sorry because you got caught, Sam. Some actors really need to think a little before making such a bad decision, and that goes for the Yellowstone star, Q'orianka Kilcher, as well. So, the talented actor who plays Angela Blue Thunder got caught up in a pretty intense legal situation in 2022. She got accused of insurance fraud. Can you believe it? Here's the deal. Qwaryanka was hit with 2 felony charges of workers' compensation insurance fraud. The accusation claimed that she unlawfully pocketed a whopping $96,838 in disability benefits from October 2019 to September 2021. Supposedly, it all stemmed from a neck and shoulder injury she suffered while filming the movie, Dora and the Lost City of Gold, in 2018. Now, things got a bit sus when people started questioning how legit her claim was. You see, she started receiving those benefits just 5 days after wrapping up her work on Yellowstone in 2019. Some folks raised their eyebrows at that timeline, and I don't blame them. But hold your horses. In February 2023, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office dropped all the charges against her. But even though they let her off the hook, I'm still a bit iffy about her. I mean, what's up with the Yellowstone cast and all the controversy surrounding it? The show's main actors even dropped out of their appearance at PaleyFest in Los Angeles. So here's the deal. The main cast of Yellowstone bailed on their appearance, and it was literally just hours before they were supposed to be there. Now let me fill you in on what was supposed to go down. Back in April 2023, Yellowstone was all set to make its debut at PaleyFest. It was going to be super special with a screening followed by a fun chat and Q and a session. We're talking big names like Kevin Costner, Kelly Riley, Cole Hauser, Luke Grimes, Kelsey Asbillie, Wes Bentley, Gil Birmingham, and Jackie Weaver. Even the executive producers, Taylor Sheridan and David Glasser, were going to be there. Sounds like a dream lineup, right? But at the very last moment, everything got shaken up like a cocktail mixer. None of the original talent showed up, and the whole PaleyFest lineup was turned upside down. Instead, we had Josh Lucas, Dawn Olivieri, Wendy Moniz, and Mo Brings Plenty sitting on the panel alongside Keith Cox, the big shot from Paramount Network Development. And get this, the special screening. Well, it turned out to be a total letdown for many fans. You know what it was, just a rerun of the most recent episode of the series? Ouch! And a month later, Kelly Riley stepped in to clear up the confusion. She went on Instagram and explained to a fan why she was a no-show. Turns out, she was filming in the UK at the time, and she had let the folks at PaleyFest know way back in January 2023 that she wouldn't be able to make it. She even expressed her apologies for the mix-up and said it was unfair to the fans that her name was still on the attendee list. Guess the Yellowstone cast just keep letting their fans down time and time again. But this little mix-up was nothing compared to what went down with Kevin Costner. So here's the deal. Word got out in February 2023 that there's some serious beef between Sheridan and Costner behind the scenes. And guess what? In May 2023, it was finally confirmed that Yellowstone, the drama we all know and love, would be wrapping up after Season 5. According to Deadline, the buzz was that Sheridan, Paramount Global, and Paramount Network wanted to call it quits on this awesome neo-Western series, and it was only because they couldn't see eye to eye with Costner on shooting schedules. Apparently, our guy Kevin, who totally rocked the role of the weathered rancher John Dutton, and even scored a Golden Globe for it this year, wanted to dial back his days on set in Montana for the rest of Season 5. Why, you ask? Well, it seems he's got another project cooking, a Western epic that he's directing, co-writing, and starring in. Talk about multitasking. And after months of suspense, the bombshell dropped in early May 2023 that Yellowstone really was coming to an end. Bummer, right? On the bright side, they did announce a shiny new spin-off, Yellowstone 6666, was in the works, so it's not all doom and gloom. And here's another silver lining for you. The second part of Season 5 is set to release in November 2023, so get your cowboy hats on for this one last ride. Because one thing about Yellowstone is, it never fails to get people talking. So, from Costner and Sheridan's beef leading to the end of the show, to fans raising questions about Kelsey Asbille's shady Native American heritage, these were all the controversies Yellowstone has faced revealed.